be back again to today's awesome learning time on a very interesting topic, from stress to serenity, activating your happiness hormones. From stress to serenity, activating your happiness hormones. It's unfortunate that on a daily basis we meet people who are not happy. And I can tell you a lot of people are not happy. But fortunately, God created every one of us perfect. He created every one of us complete and gave every one of us happiness hormones. But why are you sad? Why are you downcast? Why are you depressed? You're welcome. You're welcome to today's class. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a life-changing webinar, and it's awesome to have you here with us. And I ask you again, are you ready to break free from stress and embrace joy? You're welcome to today's class. You're highly welcome. If you are ready to break free from stress and embrace joy, this class is for you, because I'm going to take you on a journey to unlock the power of your happiness hormones. Okay? In today's session, you're going to learn practical strategies to reduce stress, how to activate your happiness hormones, dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphin naturally. We'll also look at daily habits that boost your hormones and well-being. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. And like I said earlier, are you feeling overwhelmed? Are you feeling anxious? Or you're just stuck in the daily grind? It's time to hit that reset button, good people. It's time to hit it. Today's class will be highly enlightening. We are going to unveil proven methods to transition from stress to serenity. Okay? And it will be by activating your natural happiness hormones. These hormones, you already have them. You're welcome. We are going to have insights into your brain, into these happiness hormones. We are also going to look at practical tips to boost these hormones for lasting joy and calm. We are also going to look at techniques to manage stress and maintain balance, in a hectic world. And then we'll look at real life examples and actionable advice to start your happiness journey right away. You're highly welcome. Please call your friends, call your loved ones, call your neighbors. Please join us for today's class. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. So we'll start with our mantra. We have a mantra, which is a reminder, a daily reminder of our uniqueness. A daily reminder of our uniqueness. We call it the uncommon man mantra. So let's get to our mantra. This mantra once again, the uncommon man mantra. It's excerpt from a book written by Thomas Paine, and the book is titled Common Sense, and this book was written in 1776. So, good people, let's take it together once again. Let's read it together. I do not choose to be a common man. It's my right to be uncommon. If I can, I seek opportunity, not security. I do not wish to be a kept citizen, humbled and dulled by having the state look after me. I want to take the calculated risk, to dream and to build, to fail and to succeed. I refuse to barter incentive for a dole. I prefer the challenges of life to the guaranteed existence, the thrill of fulfillment to the stale calm of utopia. I will not trade freedom for beneficence, nor my dignity for a handout. I will never cower before any master, nor bend to any trades. It's my heritage to stand erect, proud and unafraid, to think and act for myself, to enjoy the benefits of my creations, and to face the world boldly and say, this, with God's help, I have done. Please, can we take this again? It's my heritage to stand erect, proud and unafraid, to think and act for myself, to enjoy the benefits of my creations, and to face the world boldly and say, this, with God's help, I have done. Now, let's get back to our class, to the topic of the day. From stress to serenity. All right, you're welcome back. You're welcome back to our interesting topic, from stress to serenity, activating your happiness hormones, activating those great. It's going to be, we are going to learn practical strategies to reduce stress and boost happiness. Now, let's get down to the topic and to our slides. Now, what is our session goals? Our goal for today's session is to explore the science behind happiness hormones. We are going to understand how these hormones influence our mental and physical well-being, and we are going to discover practical strategies for naturally activating these hormones in everyday life. It's going to be a very interesting and fun-filled session. Now, who am I? Who is Enobong Ekarika? And why is Enobong Ekarika qualified to take today's class? Why am I qualified to take today's class? Now we are looking at who Enobong Ekarika is and why I can take this class. And like we said, it's going to be a very awesome, interesting, and in-depth class. I hope you're with your biros. I hope you're with your jotters. I hope you've called your friends, you've called your loved one for this awesome, amazing, and in-depth learning time. You're welcome. You're welcome once again. You're welcome once again. And like we said earlier, I'm truly grateful. I'm truly grateful, that you've chosen to spend your valuable time here today. It's not always easy to pause, and focus on ourselves in that, in the midst of our busy lives. So also people, I commend you for taking out this time, taking out this step towards prioritizing your well-being, and your presence here means a lot. It means a lot. And I'm highly excited to guide you on this journey to a happier and a more serene life. Now, let's talk about me. Enobong Ekarika. I am a sought-after speaker known for delivering engaging and impactful webinars, on a variety of topics and ranging from finance and productivity to stress management and workplace strategies. And I am an author of an insightful book. I hope you all have a copy of that book. If you don't have a copy, please get back to me. 33 biggest mistakes people make with their finances before and after retirement. And this book has empowered readers, to make informed financial decisions at critical stages of their life. I also have a passion for personal growth. I have dedicated my career to helping individuals transform their challenges into opportunities, and whether it's guiding people, through financial strategies, sharing life-changing opportunity hacks, or empowering them to navigate difficult work relationships. My advice is always practical and relatable. And I've hosted and presented webinars on topics such as taming the toxic, a survival guide for dealing with difficult clients, difficult boss, no problem, strategies for success, 25 money saving habits to adopt today, 13 AI tools you won't believe are free, and with my extensive knowledge and hands-on experience, I'm perfectly positioned to guide us in understanding and activating our happiness hormones today. And my approachable style and actionable advice always make me an exceptional resource, for those looking to enhance their mental and personal well-being. You're welcome. You're welcome as we take this transformative journey together from stress to serenity. You're welcome. I love this quote by Dalai Lama. He says, happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your actions. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your actions. This is a quote by Dalai Lama, and it's very true, very, very true. It comes from our actions. Now, what are happiness hormones? What are happiness hormones, and why are we studying them today? Why are we interested in discovering it? Happiness hormones are those naturally occurring chemicals in our brain, in your brain and body, that influence your mood, it influences your energy levels, it influences your overall sense of well-being. And these hormones act as messengers, helping to regulate your emotions, helping to reduce stress, and helping to create feelings of joy, feelings of connections and calm. And understanding how these hormones work and how to activate them, also people, it can help you to take control of your mental and emotional health, and this will lead to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Let's look at the key hormones we are going to discuss today. We have four key hormones, four key happiness hormones, but I'm going to have adding 5 or 6. We'll talk about 6 in today's class. We'll talk about six. Number one is dopamine. Dopamine is the reward and motivation molecule essential for drive and pleasure. Then serotonin is the mood stabilizer, helping to regulate happiness, sleep and appetite. Oxytocin is known as the love hormones. It fosters trust, bonding, and social connections. And endorphins are the body's natural painkillers, and they boost our moods. And what else do? They reduce discomfort. Then number five if is melatonin. That is a sleep hormone, that promotes restful sleep and relaxation. And then GABA. GABA is gamma aminobutyric acid. This is a calming neurotransmitter that helps to reduce anxiety and fosters a sense of peace. Now, good people, these hormones work together. They work together to create that foundation for emotional resilience and happiness. You're welcome. So let's explore how to activate each one effectively. How do we activate each one effectively? Now, before we proceed, let's see the connection between stress and happiness. What's the connection between stress and happiness? Now, stress is the body's natural response to challenges or perceived threats, and while short-term stress can be motivating, chronic stress always disrupts the body's balance and negatively impact our mental and physical health. Now, let's quickly look at common triggers of stress. Number one can be work pressure or deadlines. Work pressure or deadlines can be financial difficulties, it can be relationship conflicts, it can be financial, and we've talked about financial difficulties, it can be health issues, or it can be caused by or triggered by major life challenges. Those are the triggers of stress. Let's take this quote by Lou Holt. It's not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. It's not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. This is a very important quote related to today's topic by Lou Holt. Now, how does chronic stress impact our brain and our body? Impact of chronic stress on the brain and on the body. How does it impact our brain and body? Number one is increased cortisol levels, which suppresses the production of happiness hormones. Another one is disrupted sleep pattern, reduced melatonin and serotonin levels. Number three, weakened immune system. It makes the body more susceptible to illness. And number four, reduced memory and focus, which is due to damage in the hippocampus, that's a part of the brain. And then number five, increased risks of anxiety and depression, which is linked to low serotonin in our body and GABA, that's GABA. Then number six, elevated blood pressure, which always leads to cardiovascular strain, that's strain on our heart, on the blood vessels that run through, to, and from the heart. And then muscle tension and pain, which is caused by prolonged physical stress. And then digestive issues. You can see people having irritable bowel movement syndrome, that's IBS. It's just an impact of chronic stress on the brain and on the body. Then emotional dysregulation. This will result in irritability and mood swings. And then weight fluctuations, which are due to changes in appetite and metabolism. happiness hormone. Why did we bother talking about stress at the beginning? It's because stress inhibits the production of key happiness hormones like dopamine and serotonin. And chronic stress creates that hormonal imbalance that disrupts the brain's reward and relaxation systems. Another reason is that reducing stress allows your body to naturally produce and activate happiness hormones. And also, stress-free moments often foster that deeper social connections, even boosting one of the happiness hormones like oxytocin. And then stress reduction supports better sleep. It enhances melatonin production. And I can tell you that a calmer man is more receptive to joy, to gratitude, and to positive experiences. And then lower stress levels also reduce cortisol, which can restore that balance of happiness hormones. Now, understanding and managing stress is the first step towards unlocking the full potentials of your happiness hormones. Or some people, understanding and managing stress is the first step towards unlocking the full potentials of your happiness hormones. I believe you're ready for us to discover these happiness hormones. Now let's get to the next slide. Dopamine. Dopamine, we are starting. That is the reward and motivation hormone. It's in all of us. You have it, I have it. But are you maximizing it? Are you using it? Okay? Now, what does dopamine do? We are going to look at the role of dopamine in the body, and then we look at how to activate dopamine, this hormone dopamine. Now, remember, the role of dopamine is in increasing our motivation, increasing our focus and pleasure. Increasing motivation, focus, and pleasure. That's the role. Now, for motivation, dopamine is released when we anticipate rewards, okay, driving us to take actions and pursue goals. It also plays a key role, in creating that sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. Then, focus. Dopamine helps to improve our concentration and our mental clarity, and always enables us to do what? Stay engaged in tasks. And also pleasure. Dopamine is involved in the brain's pleasure system and help us to experience joy, excitement, and even pleasure from rewarding activities or experiences. Now let's look at how do we boost this happiness hormone. Let's look at 10 natural ways to boost dopamine. 10 natural ways to boost dopamine. Number one, set small, achievable goals. Accomplishing small tasks boosts dopamine and reinforces positive behavior. Number two, celebrate your wins. Celebrate your wins. Take time to acknowledge achievement, no matter how small. This will help to regulate your dopamine production. And then number three, engage in regular exercises. Engage in regular exercises, physical activity, especially aerobic exercise. It always triggers dopamine, and this releases and improves our mood. Then we have dopamine boosting foods. Dopamine boosting foods. Food that are rich in amino acid called tyrosine, such as bananas, such as almonds, such as eggs, they help to produce dopamine, thus boosting our mood, boosting our motivation, boosting our focus. And then let's get to the next slide. Number 6, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness will reduce stress and enhance your dopamine levels by promoting relaxation and mental clarity. Then get enough sleep. Get enough sleep. Restorative sleep always allows dopamine receptors to reset and function more effectively. Please get enough sleep. Then engage in creative activities. Engage in creative activities such as painting, writing, or even solving puzzles. It can trigger dopamine release by stimulating our brain's reward system. Then take cold showers. Take cold showers. Now, the reason is that the shock of cold water boosts dopamine levels by activating the body's stress response in a healthy way. And then practice gratitude. Keep a gratitude journal, or reflect on things that you're thankful for, and this has shown to increase dopamine production. Now, incorporating these habits into your life can help you stay motivated, it can help you stay focused, and help you filled with positive energy. I hope we had value. I hope we had value talking about dopamine, which you already have in you. Now, Jennifer Lopez says, when you feel good about yourself, your energy shifts and it becomes contagious. When you feel good about yourself, your energy shifts and it becomes contagious. This is a quote by Jennifer Lopez. Now, let's look at the next hormone, serotonin. Serotonin, the mood stabilizer. Serotonin is the mood stabilizer. Now, what is the importance of serotonin for emotional regulation and mental health? We can see from the list below, serotonin, importance, mood regulations. Serotonin helps to balance our emotions, reducing feelings of anxiety and depression. It also reduces stress, okay? It also helps to improve your sleep. And we are looking at the importance. It helps to improve your sleep and also appetite control. It regulates your appetite and digestion, thereby promoting healthy eating habits. And then cognitive functions, which is your brain functions. Adequate serotonin levels are essential for maintaining focus, maintaining memory, maintaining learning, good learning capabilities. Then we've talked about, okay, the next one is social bonding. Another importance is social bonding. It supports that feeling of connection and trust, strengthening relationships, and then positive outlook. It contributes to overall optimism, making it easier for you to view life challenges with resilience. And then pain management. Serotonin helps to regulate pain sensitivity and making it easier to view life challenges with, making it contributing to your overall comfort. Then it regulates anxiety. Balanced serotonin level are associated with reduced anxiety and stress, and then it supports self-esteem. When you have healthy serotonin levels, it will be linked, you will experience a better self-image and a higher self-worth. Let's quickly look at strategies to enhance serotonin. 10 strategies to enhance serotonin. Number 1 is sunlight exposure. Exposure to sunlight has very great impact, very positive impact on you, because it boosts the serotonin levels, especially morning sunlight. Then exercise, aerobic exercise, particularly walking, running, or swimming, it stimulates serotonin production. And then healthy diet, eat healthy, good people. Eat foods that are rich in tryptophan. This is a serotonin precursor, like turkey, like nuts, like seeds, and tofu. And then practice gratitude. Awesome people, practice. A lot of people are so full of complaints. Learn to be grateful. You can regularly write or reflect on things that you're helpful for. This will help to enhance your serotonin levels. Then another one is deep breathing and meditations. Oh, this is so interesting. Anytime you're feeling stressed up, take a deep breath. Breathe out. Deep breath, breathe out. You'll be surprised how calm and stable you become. You'll be surprised, seriously surprised. That means deep breath should be a part of us. Deep breathing exercise should be a part of us. It should be one of the things we do every time, as often as possible. Other ways to boost serotonin is socializing and connect with others. Have friends, good people. Have friends, make friends, because positive social interaction, good people, take note. When I say have friends, I'm talking about positively impactful people. People that can positively affect you, people that believe in you, people that see the good in you. Those positive social interactions, such as spending time with friends and loved ones, always boost serotonin, which is boosting your happiness level. Then massage therapy. You can see this young man enjoying a massage, receiving a massage, or engaging in self massage. You can massage yourself. Awesome people, learn to massage yourself too. Learn to massage yourself too, or you receive a massage. It boosts your happiness level. Visualization, positive imagination, positive visualization exercises. It's, having pleasant, imagining pleasant or happy moments. What happens? It boosts that serotonin, which boosts your happiness too. Then laughter, please, 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 good people. Laughter should be a part of you. Please laugh, please be happy, engage in activities that make you laugh, like watching a comedy or spending time with playful friends, or this will help to release serotonin. Just engage in things that will make you laugh, that will make you happy. Then adequate sleep. Quality sleep allows the brain to do what? To regulate serotonin levels, and this will contribute to emotional stability. Now, by applying these strategies, you can enhance your serotonin levels, which will promote that positive and balanced mood. Let's get to the next slide. Oxytocin, I love this. Oxytocin is a love and trust hormone. Oxytocin is a love and trust hormone. Now, what's the role of oxytocin in social bonding and relationships? Please, you have these hormones already in you, but are you maximizing it? Are you utilizing it? What's the role of oxytocin in social bonding and relationships? Number one, it fosters social bonds. It plays that crucial role in building trust and connection, between people, strengthening relationships with friends, families, and even with romantic partners. It also enhances empathy. It promotes a nurturing behavior. Often people refer to it as a mothering hormone. That's the hormone of a mother. Oxytocin is essential for bonding with newborns, okay, and encourages caregiving behaviors. And then it increases trust, okay. It also reduces social anxiety. It helps to reduce social stress, make it easier for you to navigate social situations and build connections. Then it also encourages cooperation and strengthens romantic relationships. Now, oxytocin is released during physical touch and intimate moments, and it deepens feelings of love, and attachment in romantic partnerships. Then it also facilitates emotional support. How? By encouraging open communication and emotional sharing, oxytocin enhances the capacity for providing and receiving emotional support, and it also supports positive interaction. Regular oxytocin release helps people to feel more comfortable and positive in their interaction with others. It improves well-being. Now let's look at how do we activate oxytocin. How do we activate oxytocin? I love this. I love this. Ways you can activate this hormone are: number one, physical touch. This can be hugs, it can be kisses, it can be handshakes. They all release oxytocin, and it always fosters that feelings of warmth and connection. Then, acts of kindness, doing something kind for others, like helping a friend or donating to charity. It stimulates oxytocin hormones. And then spend time with loved ones, quality time. Spend quality time with friends, with families, even with pets. It also helps to increase oxytocin levels and strengthen bonds. Then engage in deep conversations. Don't be a careless talker. Don't even be a careless listener. You hear everything. No, 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 no. Engage in deep conversation, meaningful, open conversation, with others. It also boosts oxytocin because it creates that sense of emotional closeness. Petting animals, interacting with pets, especially cuddling with them, it can release oxytocin, and this will contribute to that sense of comfort and that sense of emotional connection. Now, eye contact, not just staring, like stare at the person. No, 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 no. Or some people, a sustained gentle eye contact, it can enhance oxytocin levels. Okay, this will increase trust and empathy. Then breastfeeding, for mothers, breastfeeding often triggers a significant release of oxytocin, which always promotes the bonding. It promotes the bonding with their child. And then positive social interactions, regularly interacting with supporting and caring individuals sustains oxytocin and social bonds. Then laughter and humor, please laugh, share a laugh, engage in fun activities, be happy. It increases this hormone in you and it strengthens your happiness levels. Then meditation and mindfulness, very important. Now when you incorporate these practices into your daily life, you can actually activate and nurture oxytocin, which will now strengthen your relationships and foster that deeper sense of love, of trust, and connection. Now, the next hormone we are going to look at are endorphins, the painkillers and mood lifters. Endorphins, the painkillers and mood lifters. Let's look at functions of endorphins in managing pain and creating feelings of euphoria. That means we must ensure that endorphin is adequately maximized in us. Number one, pain relief. Pain relief. Endorphins are body natural painkillers. It helps to reduce that physical discomfort and pain by blocking pain receptors in the brain. Then mood elevation, endorphins trigger that feeling of euphoria and general well-being. And this is often referred to as the runner's high. Runner's high, and that is after intense physical activity. Other ones are mood elevation, stress reduction, pleasure and reward. What do you mean by that? Endorphins are released during pleasurable activities such as eating, your favorite food, not just eating, but eating your favorite foods, or engaging in sexual activity. It helps to reinforce that positive experiences. Then it also improves resilience in us. It also gives that calming effect. They help to to regulate our mood swings, regulate anxiety and depression, and promote a balanced emotional state, then boosting happiness and increased motivation. Those are the functions of endorphins. Now, how do we boost endorphins? How do we naturally boost these hormones in our body? Number one, exercise. Exercise. Take time for exercise. Take time for exercise. Physical activity, especially intense or aerobic exercises like running, cycling, dancing. This is one of the most effective ways to release endorphin. Another one is laughter. Engage in laughter, engage in humor, anything that will make you excited, funny movies, funny joke, socializing. It stimulates these hormones. Eat spicy food. Eating spicy food can also trigger these hormones. Then massage therapy can also stimulate it. Listening to music, enjoy music that you love can create that feel good response, and this will raise your serotonin levels. Now, sexual activities. Sexual intimacy and physical connection with a partner can trigger this endorphin release. Yes, and this will contribute to feelings of pleasure and feelings of connections. We are looking for natural ways that we can do what? Boost endorphins. Natural ways that we can boost endorphins. Sexual activities. The next one is volunteering and helping others. Those acts of kindness, such as volunteering or performing random acts of kindness, can boost your endorphin level, creating feelings of satisfaction and joy. Then meditation and mindfulness. Then eat dark chocolates. Consuming dark chocolates, in moderation or not in excess, can increase endorphin levels, due to its rich composition of, compounds that improve our mood. Now, creative activities. Engage in creative activities such as painting, writing, crafting. Very important. Now, incorporating these natural boosters into your life can help elevate your mood, reduce pain, and promote a happier and more balanced state of mind. Now, let's get to the next slide. This is very interesting. It says, happiness is a journey, not a destination. Happiness is a journey, not a destination, by Ben Sweetland. Melatonin, the sleep hormone. Melatonin, the sleep hormone. Want to talk about melatonin, the sleep hormone. Sometimes I laugh when people brag of how little they sleep. They sleep for 2 hours a night, 5 hours, 3 hours. Well, what I would say is that quality sleep. If 3 hours can give you quality sleep, fine. But the recommended time is 7 to 8 hours. You should have restful sleep. Now, melatonin helps to promote restful sleep and reduce stress. Now, what are the role of melatonin? Number one, it regulates your sleep wake cycle. Okay? It controls your body's internal clock, signaling when it's time to sleep and when it's time to wake up. It promotes that healthy, restful sleep by increasing at night, and decreasing during the day. Other role is that it improves sleep quality. It also reduces stress and anxiety, and also enhances relaxation, and also boosts our moods. It supports our immune functions and regulates our body temperature. It improves cognitive function. I can tell you that when you have quality sleep, which is regulated by melatonin, it enhances your brain functions, it enhances your memory, and it enhances your learning. Now, let's look at tips to support melatonin production. These are 10 tips to support melatonin production. All right, tips to support melatonin production. What are the tips? Limit screen time before bed. Limit screen time before bed. Very crucial. Please hold on. Limit screen time before bed. Reduce exposure to blue light from devices like phones, like computers, TVs, at least 30 minutes before sleep, because it interferes with melatonin production. Then maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking at the same time every day, it helps to regulate your body's internal clock and support melatonin production. And then create a dark environment. Sleep in a dark room, and this will encourage melatonin production. Use blackout curtains or an eye mask if necessary. Then get morning sunlight. Exposure to natural sunlight in the morning helps to regulate your circadian rhythm, okay, promoting melatonin release, and at the appropriate time in the evening. Reduce caffeine intake. Please avoid caffeine and stimulants in the afternoon and evening because they can disrupt melatonin production. Then create a calming bedtime routine. Then eat melanin rich food. What are melanin rich food? Examples are cherries, walnuts, grapes, tomatoes. These contain natural melatonin. And then exercise regularly. We won't stop emphasizing on exercising. Exercise regularly. Then avoid heavy meals before bed. Eating large or spicy meals, late at night can disrupt sleep. It can disrupt your sleep and inhibit melatonin production. And then stay cool, stay cool. Keep your bedroom cool, because a lower temperature helps to trigger melatonin release and promote that restful sleep that you need. Now, by supporting your melatonin levels with this practice, can help you achieve deeper and more restorative sleep. And this will lead to a more refreshed and balanced mind and body. GABA, GABA, the calming neurotransmitter. GABA, the calming neurotransmitter. Let's look at the importance of GABA for reducing anxiety and promoting relaxation. The importance of GABA, number one, is that it reduces anxiety. It reduces anxiety. GABA, once again, is gamma aminobutyric acid. I'm actually excited about my background as a biochemist. Okay, so GABA is the brain's primary inhibitory neurotransmitter. It helps to calm overactive neural activities and reduce that feelings of anxiety and stress. Other function is that it promotes relaxation. It also balances your moods. It balances your moods, and then it supports sleep qualities. It supports sleep quality. That means it does that by calming the brain. You know, GABA plays a role in promoting deep restorative sleep and helps you to feel relaxed and rested. Then enhance mental clarity. That's another function of GABA in the body. It also reduces physical tension and alleviates symptoms of depression. Balanced GABA levels are linked to reduce symptoms of depression, helping to reduce emotional well-being. Other functions of GABA is that it improves stress resilience. It helps to improve our resilience to stress. It promotes our emotional balance and improved our cognitive function. It improved our mind, our capacity to learn, capacity to understand, and all of that. Let's look at ways to support GABA production. Ways to support GABA production. Number one, practice relaxation techniques. Take it easy. Good people, take it easy. It is well. It is well. Learn to relax. Okay? It will help to boost this happiness hormone called GABA. Practice relaxation techniques. Practice relaxation techniques like mindfulness, meditations, or deep breathing. Then exercise regularly. Exercise regularly. Eat GABA-rich foods. What are GABA-rich foods? Foods such as fermented foods and certain teas like green teas. It can help to enhance GABA production. Get adequate sleep. Get adequate sleep. Spend time in nature. Spend time in nature. Ensure that you have opportunities for nature walks, for hiking, or simply being outdoors in green spaces. It can naturally reduce stress and boost GABA. Then practice progressive muscle relaxation, PMR. Progressive, what do you mean by that? This technique involves tensing and relaxing different muscle groups. And the essence is to trigger the release of GABA, and relieve physical tension. Now, avoid stimulants as much as possible. Consider supplements like magnesium, and other GABA supplements. They are known to support the production and activity of GABA. Then listen to calming music. Please listen to calming music. Listen to calming music, because soothing music have been shown to enhance GABA level, reducing stress and promoting a sense of relaxation. Then social support and bonding. Positive social interactions with friends, with families or pets can naturally boost GABA, making you feel calm and emotionally supported. Thank you, awesome people. Thank you, awesome. Now, let me quickly look at 10 ways to integrate these hormone boosting practices into our daily life. What are the ones? All right, what are these daily habits? If we are to sum what we have learned so far, what are the 10 habits you must practice daily? What are the 10 ways that we can integrate these hormone boosting practices into our daily life? Number one, start your day with gratitude. Start your day with gratitude. Take a moment each morning to reflect on what you're grateful for. This will boost serotonin and set that positive tone for the day. Incorporate regular physical activities like morning walk, a workout, exercise. It will help to release endorphins and dopamine, lifting your mood and energy. 3, practice mindfulness or meditation. Daily mindfulness or meditation exercises activate oxytocin and GABA, calming the mind and promoting relaxation. Nurture social connections. Spend quality time with friends, with family, or even with pets. Positive social interactions always increase oxytocin levels, and improve feelings of trust and connection. Now let's get to the next page. 10 things you should do daily. 10 things you should do daily. Nurture social connection. We've talked about that. Eat hormone boosting foods. We've talked about that in details. For instance, foods that enhance serotonin and dopamine levels, such as bananas, almonds, eggs, and dark chocolate. Incorporate them into your meals, very important. Then get regular sunlight exposure. Then laugh often, laugh often. It is well, it is well. Everywhere, every time, it is well. Learn to laugh. Watch a funny video, watch a funny show, share jokes with friends, engage in playful activities, because laughter naturally boosts endorphins, which creates that feelings of joy. And then establish a relaxing bedtime routine. Then, or some people set small achievable goals daily. Set small achievable goals daily. Now, this quote says, you cannot always control what goes on outside, but you can always control what goes on inside. You cannot always control what goes on outside, but you can always control what goes on inside. And dear, then please, when you get home, practice what we've learned. Practice. I wanted us to do some interactive activities, but right now we may not do that. Breathing exercises to calm the mind. How do you do that? It will help to activate GABA and reduce stress, fostering relaxation and mental clarity. How you do that is for breathing exercise. Sit comfortably in your chair with your feet flat on the ground and your hands rested on your laps. Close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Take a deep breath in through your nose and count 1 to 4. Hold your breath for a count of 4. Exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. Repeat this cycle for 3 to 5 minutes, focusing on your breath and allowing any tension to melt away. Now, what's the benefit of this? Is that this simple breathing exercise calms the nervous system, it relaxes or reduces anxiety, and it also activates GABA, which promote that sense of calm and relaxation. Another activity I'll give you as an assignment is gratitude journaling. Gratitude journaling. Another exercise is quick stretching or movement breaks to release endorphins and more. There are lots of real life stories. We may not go into that. Please put your real life stories in the comment section. Put your real life stories in the comment section. Thank you. Now, recap. We've done a lot. We've learned a lot today. Please take your time, go through the class. We've talked about dopamine, which is the reward and motivation molecule. We talked about serotonin, the mood stabilizer. It regulates mood, anxiety, and emotional well-being. What does dopamine does? It increases motivation, focus, and pleasure. Then we also learned about oxytocin, which is the love and trust hormones. It strengthens social bond, trust, and feelings of love. Then endorphins are the painkillers and mood lifters. It reduces pain, relieves stress, and creates feelings of euphoria. Then melatonin are the sleep hormone. It regulates the sleep-wake cycles, promotes restful sleep, and reduces stress. Then GABA is a calming neurotransmitter. Now, what will I want you to take away from today's class? Small, consistent steps matter. No matter how small the step, take it and be consistent. It matters. Personalized approach. Please don't try to copy another person's journey. Take your own journey and move, okay? And consistency is key. Self-care is essential, and empower yourself. Now, I love this quote by an unknown. It says, each day has its own challenges, but the way you face them determines how much happiness you experience. Each day has its own challenges, but the way you face them determines how much happiness you experience. Please, this is another homework for you. Take your time, read these questions, put your answer in the chat box. There's a reward for the best answer in the chat box. Put your answer in the chat box. There's a reward for the best answer. How long does it take to notice improvement in mood and well-being after starting these practices? Next, can these happiness boosting practices help with chronic stress or anxiety? Is there a particular time of the day that is best for boosting these hormones? Number 4, how can I incorporate these practices into my busy schedule? And can diet really influence the production of happiness hormones? And 6, what's the connection between happiness hormones and physical health? Please put your answers in the chat box. And this is a quote from me. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. You are already amazing. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. That's a quote from me, yours truly. And you're wondering, how will you reach me? Please reach me via my email, enobongekarika1@gmail.com. Thank you for a great time learning together. It's been amazing.